Members and inductees, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Inductees, parents, K-High staff, Mr. Nelson, Mr. Boyle, members, and friends. It is with great pleasure that I welcome you to the induction ceremony for the Ketchikan High School chapter of National Honor Society. Those selected for the induction this evening have demonstrated qualities that National Honor Society exemplifies, and we are pleased that the selection committee has deemed them worthy of this honor. The National Honor Society, NHS, is the nation's premier organization established to recognize outstanding high school students. More than just an honor roll, NHS serves to honor those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. These characteristics have been associated with membership in the organization since its establishment in 1921. Chapter membership not only recognizes students for their accomplishments, but challenges them to develop further through active involvement in their school activities and community service. Four main purposes have guided chapters of NHS from the beginning: to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character in the students of secondary schools. These purposes also translate into criteria used for membership selection in each local chapter. 4 of the candles represent these 4 purposes. I would like to now introduce Emma Scott, who will speak on knowledge.
Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, and the light which illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. I would now like to present Drake Goodson to speak on leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objectives. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a country, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead a substantive charge to echo of our members and to the candidates. I'd like to welcome Ms. Leslie Snodderly to talk about service.
My office is service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our mentorship. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
And last but not least, character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each one individuality. It is what without which no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character which guides one through life and once developed grows steadily. Character is achieved but not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be, in reality, what we wish to appear to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. At this time, we will present our inductees. I share with you these students. Our first inductee of the National Honor Society is one who exhibits the Society's pillars of knowledge, service, character, and leadership in nearly every aspect of her life. This young lady has challenged herself academically by taking some of the most challenging classes the school has to offer, and still she has managed to maintain a perfect 4.0 GPA. She challenged herself in everything she does, even if that means staying up all night to finish her homework. As if she isn't impressive enough, this young lady's schedule is chock full of activities in which she represents our community and school, including cross-country, soccer, HOSA, SBA, and National Art Honor Society. Between practices and meetings, she still finds time to give back to our community by volunteering. This young lady displays leadership qualities in everything she does, always striving to do her best and set an example for her younger sisters. Because of her busy schedule, it should come as no surprise to us that she is not with us tonight, for she is attending a Lead On conference in Anchorage. Nonetheless, I am honored to welcome Ms. Amy Anzueto into National Honor Society. Confident, caring, outgoing, trustworthy, and dedicated are all words that describe our next inductee. I have gotten the pleasure to grow up alongside this individual, and today I call her one of my best friends. I can recall countless experiences, starting in kindergarten, and when she has gone above and beyond to help others, including myself. She's always there with an open mind and helping hand, no matter who the person in need may be. Perseverance is another quality this individual exhibits greatly. Despite whatever curveball life may throw her, she never gives up and is that much stronger because of it. Her hard work and dedication to everything she is involved in is reflected in her GPA and multiple trips to the state championships for diving. She challenged herself in all aspects of her life, striving to lead by example for her 3 younger siblings, teaching them lessons along the way. Her loving, caring nature can be seen in her relationship with her younger brothers, who I'm sure will miss her greatly next year while she is attending college. And so, with great pleasure, I would like to congratulate and welcome Ms. Cassandra Navalis into National Honor Society. For our next inductee, I would like to recall the definition of character I spoke of earlier, the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. This force within our next inductee burns brightly, distinguishable in everything she does. This individual, though she may be quiet at first, is not afraid to state what she believes in and stand by her morals. This individual is also not one to ever meet a challenge unprepared. She is ready for whatever may cross her path. These are characteristics that National Honor Society strives to instill in all its members. This inductee has demonstrated the pillars of NHS and her dedication to her future, family, community, and swim team. She has served a role model to many youth in our community, where she is always giving 110% no matter what the challenge may be. As a captain of the K-High swim team, she helped lead our women's team to a gold regional medal and a bronze medal at state. I am sure that wherever life takes her, she will bring with her her dedication, unique character, positive outlook, and smile. And so I am pleased to welcome Ms. Isabel Stevens into National Honor Society. Our next inductee is someone who I've seen push herself to great extremes in order to be the best person she can be. This individual sets goals for herself, and once she has gotten her mind set she's going to do something, you better believe it's going to happen. I had the privilege of working with this individual at my job and saw her dedicated mindset in action. Nearly every morning before work, she would attend swim practice and still show up to work on time ready to help, even if it was with wet hair. Swimming is something in which she is driven to succeed in both by her own hard work and with the help of her family. She has won countless medals and helped lead our women's swim team to regional championships this year. I can't do it. It's not something you will hear this individual say often. She has represented our community in countless ways, including being part of the Kaneama Exchange. An experience, she said, taught her valuable lessons about her outlook on the world as well as life as a whole. As a result of this experience, she's not afraid to try new things no matter what they may be. So with great pleasure, I'd like to welcome Ms. Madeline Stevens into National Honor Society. I would now like to welcome Drake.
From her stellar 3.9 grade average, this next young lady's exemplary work ethic can be seen. She's one of the premier athletes that KHI has to offer, and from things like basketball and softball, she's learned the true importance of communication, teamwork, camaraderie, and of course, leadership. Additionally, she has helped younger children develop teamwork and other skills through sports workshops, tryouts, and camps. She's currently a member of Rotary and Track Club, actually the treasurer, and she is also going to be attending Lead On conference later this year. After going through numerous ins and outs of classes with this young lady, and also finding a fellow chocolate milk lover in her, I am proud to introduce my friend, Lizzie Carson. This next young man is a member of the Health Occupation Students of America, and in addition, he has been a representative for Ketchikan in the Alaska Catholic Youth Conference, all of which represent his dedication, faith, and determination to act for the betterment of other people, of course. He's also a member of Holy Name's Teen Life Youth Group. He has spent over 100 hours volunteering at the Pioneer Home, which I believe speaks for itself. He is known for his extraordinary work ethic, his 3.89 GPA, and his generally sunny disposition. Oh, and he's my cousin. I'd like to introduce Mr. Ben Guillermo. This next young lady exerts none of the me, myself, and I mentality. Selfishness is not a word in her vocabulary. Her endeavors to help those at the Pioneer Home reflect her dedication to community and charity. Her time spent at the National Student Leadership Conference on Health and Medicine alone demonstrates that this young lady upholds the virtues and morals that are the foundation of National Honor Society. A true connoisseur of things like Doctor Who, Nicki Minaj, and uncontrollable laughing fits. My time spent with her in Barrow, Alaska, and academic decathlon has made me absolutely sure that she is deserving of such acclaim. And I would like to introduce my friend, Ms. Paige Hosley, but I believe she's not here tonight, but we still clap for her. All right. This next young man belongs to an established K-High dynasty. He is an avid soccer enthusiast as well as a cross-country athlete. Dedication, discipline, simplicity, these are the qualities that can be used to describe this man. Be it teamwork with his soccer team or teamwork between his Pokemon, this individual knows how to recognize the strengths of those around him and utilize those strengths to advance everyone. He is an SBA representative, a class officer since his sophomore year, and of course is an outstanding debater. He is my friend and admirer of the finer things in life, like garnish, Mr. Sam Lopez. And I'd like to introduce Ms. Emma Scott.
Although you may imagine someone with a great amount of activities to participate in, a heavy load of challenging schoolwork, and a stressful, energy-consuming job to be very uptight, serious, and always worried, I would like to say that this senior is exactly the opposite, and I hope that she takes that as the highest compliment. This young woman is energetic, to say the least, and she applies that energy to everything she does. She is actively involved in K-High sports and activities, serving not only as our Pep Club secretary, helping to bring spirit to every student, but she has also held the responsibility of being a cross-country team captain and is a member of the Lady King soccer team. She is also very important to Ketchikan Theater Ballet's senior company. Her silly attitude is the result of extremely stressed ballerinas lighten up at the most demanding times, which I can personally say is something that our dance teacher will dearly miss next year. It is with great pleasure that I would like to welcome a great leader, scholar, dancer, and my personal best friend since second grade, Gracie Brand Erickson, into This amazing young woman is one that many look up to in K-High today. This young woman is captain of K-High volleyball and softball, a position that she uses to help all of her teammates succeed and reach their goals. She takes this athletic talent to a community level as well, helping to coach JO softball. Another way in which she greatly helps the youth in Ketchikan is through the Friends program. Assigned to a child, her job is to help the child work through her problem areas and succeed, and she has become a great role model for all of the children she has worked with. She has great dedication to her future, and her high GPA reflects this hard work. She's a good student, a fantastic athlete, and an outstanding role model. I am very honored to present Faith Clark as a new member of National Honor. This young lady is one that single-handedly sets the bar for academic achievement in her class. She is one of the hardest workers I know, and as far as academics go, she pushes herself harder than most other gifted students, which shows through her flawless GPA. But this dedication goes far past her schoolwork, reaching into all of her many activities. She's extremely involved in our school, participating in band, debate, academic decathlon, cross-country, and soccer, to name a few. She also spends much time contributing to community arts, helping with the monthly grind for city players and the Arts Council. It may seem that someone with such a resume might be unapproachable, but quite the contrary, her personality is as sweet as her homemade cupcakes, which makes her a delightful addition to National Honor Society. Seeing as her older sister presented me a year ago, it gives me great pleasure to return the honor, and although she could not attend tonight, I would like to introduce Abby Sweetman as a new member to National Honor Society. This student is one that most certainly strives to succeed, not only in school, which shows through his perfect GPA, but in the community, and tries to use his knowledge to the best of his abilities, helping others as he learns. This student has taken his academic skill to extracurricular activities, such as academic decathlon and debate. He has earned many medals and is even once referred to as the Darth Vader of debate, which, for an activity full of Star Wars nerds, is a pretty big deal. But his student is not all academics, I assure you. He is a participant in K-High sports, such as cross country and track and field, and he has recently returned from an exchange to Mexico. But this young man did more than just sit on a beach all day and soak up the sun. He was a cultural ambassador, not only helping with service projects in Mexico, but he has taken what he has learned and brought it back to help future exchange students and the community as a whole. It is with great pleasure that I welcome Marco Torres into National Honor Society. This talented student exemplifies the best of community involvement in Ketchikan. Having known her for most of my life, I have personally seen how she applies her passion and dedication to all aspects of life. Her love of music is shown through her participation in just about every musical elective K-High has to offer. She is part of K-High Wind Ensemble, in which she is the section leader. She is also in jazz band, concert choir, and K-High pep band. For the past 12 years, she has spent countless hours in a hot studio, perfecting her technique and working hard to be performance ready for Ketchikan Theater Ballet. This is where I've truly witnessed her passion and character. Watching her grow and develop in dance, I have seen that when this woman works at something, she puts her whole heart into what she is doing. She will always be willing to help Ketchikan strengthen as a community, and for that I am very proud to present Treva Witness as a new member of National Honor Society. I would now like to welcome Mr. Taylor McLaren to the podium.
I would like to introduce a well-rounded student that goes to K-High. He participates in his church's youth group and provides service to the community. He also is involved in K-High soccer and pep. He exhibits good sportsmanship and fair play while he plays soccer. He coached an elementary school team this year for KYSL. He has also helped our community by helping on Earth Day to clean our town. I would like to present my friend Matthew Guerrero. The next inductee is a student of K-High and is active in many activities. She does swimming, soccer, and track. She is also one of our mentors for K-High's mentor program that helps freshmen get used to high school. She also has participated in Earth Day, and during summer she makes on her dad's fishing boat. I am proud to introduce one of my friends, Cassandra Close. This student of Ketchikan High School is very active in our community and our school activities. He plans on going to college after high school and his year. He plays football, lifts weights, does track, and is an Eagle Scout. He also helps our community, like participating on Earth Day and other various activities. I am proud to introduce my brother, Cody McLean. The next inductee is active in his community and also works hard at everything he does. He plays soccer for K-High and is one of the captains. He used to play baseball in the City League, and he plans on traveling out days in the time of year and doing a study abroad program. He also would like to join the Peace Corps and volunteer and help out there. He has helped our community by repping for KYSL and being an assistant coach. I'm happy to introduce my friend Connie Pope. I would like to introduce Elijah Clemente.
Our next inductee is someone who stands out when it comes to finding someone who approaches her studies and activities with enthusiasm and spirit. She has earned a 3.69 grade point average and has worked hard in her classes. In addition to doing well herself, she helps her younger students, especially freshmen, with their homework. She feels that if she can help them get off to a good start, they will be more successful at K-High. She is a spirited member of Pep Club and is in the K-High choir. She has helped with fundraising for activities and is planning to volunteer at the hospital. Please join me in welcoming this new member, Jana Barrera. This next inductee strives to do the best, always challenging herself and is proud of her 4.0 GPA, and uses it as her motivation to work even harder. She has been a member of the K-Halleck dance team for 2 years and is currently an officer. She is very dedicated to the team. Being an officer, she makes sure that her group of dancers know everything that they need to know and make sure everything is all right. By working downtown with tourists and other work experiences, she has enhanced her understanding and proved to be an effective co-worker. I am glad to welcome Rosalind Cachero to National Honor Society. This next inductee strives to achieve her best and motivates herself to get what she wants. As an assigned youth president in her church, she has demonstrated leadership. She helps out her family in any way she can. Her determination to learn and enhance her abilities are great and admirable. I am glad to welcome Arabella Cade into National Honor Society. This young lady is a very hard worker. She works every day after school and weekends as well to help her parents pay the expenses and provide for herself. She has not only been a church officer since she was 12, but is also currently a choir member, finance officer, and secretary of her church. Her desire to learn is her motivation to do her best in her classes, and challenging herself to take difficult classes is a means to mold her dedication to learning. I am honored to welcome Ariane Kaid to National Honor Society. Our next inductee has demonstrated leadership in being a member of the Girl Scouts for 6 years and serving as president of her school during 6th and 7th grade years. She proves to be a good role model to others by being a hardworking student and not being afraid of a challenge. She pushes herself to accomplish all the things she can during high school in order to prepare herself for college. She manages her time wisely and puts her studies in high regard, not letting any obstacles get in the way. I am honored to welcome Zaira Kilomo into National Honor Society. This next inductee believes in order to achieve a high GPA, you must commit yourself to take an interest in your education. You have to push yourself to do your best in not only one of your classes, but all of them, and your hard work will shine through. She is an active member of the service organization of Rotary and has participated in many of their fundraising community service projects. She enjoys giving back to the community and also with the Rotary Interact Club helps families in Africa. Being on exchange to Brazil was a great experience for her, and she would like to help future exchange students prepare for their year abroad. I'm glad to welcome Devin O'Brien to National Honor Society. like to introduce Matt Williams.
Hello. This young man is a big asset to KI. He is involved in baseball and basketball and is involved in various activities around the school. During the last regional baseball tournament in Petersburg, he was one of the few players awarded the Alaska Region 5 Great Sport Team, and then in state the following week was awarded the Good Sport Athlete. He is an amazing athlete and a great leader on and off the field, and always has a positive look on things. Brian Harder. This young gentleman is a very good student here at KI. As a freshman, he was captain of his high school swim team and is involved with a program known as Alaska Men Choose Respect. By taking part in these programs, he has become a great leader. This student is also involved with Women in Safe Homes. He is currently trying to facilitate a hangout place at his church where teens can come hang out in a safe environment. He is a new student here at KI, so we welcome him with open arms. Ben Bullock, but he is actually at lead on the conference in Anchorage. This student is a very remarkable young man here at KI. He has participated in varsity cross country, baseball, basketball, and soccer. This student is in the top 10% of the senior class and plans to stay there. He is passionate about sports and maintaining his academic standing. He has also had volunteered at the soup kitchen and donated food to the Salvation Army People River. This student is an outstanding young woman here at KI. She is involved in many activities such as HOSA, cheerleading, swimming and diving, and softball. She just recently was on the swimming and dive team that took first place in regions over Juneau. Did I mention? Oh, wait. Never mind. This student has worked as a camp counselor, acting as a mentor for approximately 45 underprivileged kids. She has volunteered her time at several daycares, pediatric clinics, and in the emergency room as well. She is a committed volunteer in her community and plans to give back as much to the community as the community has given to her. Awesome Walker. And now I would like to introduce Leslie Snyder.
This new National Honor Society member's many accomplishments and characteristics show that he displays the qualities necessary for membership. He has played with numerous bands around the community, including Ketchikan Community Concert Band, Sound Waves, and the KI Jazz Band with Ensemble and Pep Band. He is the section leader in the ensemble, as well as an important leader in the Sound Waves Jazz Band. He is captain of the swim team, one of the oldest members of Ketchikan Killer Whales Swim Club, a firefighter, and a firefighter cadet. In addition, he was courageous enough to be the only guy student in AP European History last year and never once complained. I am pleased to welcome Matthew Johnson. Through her numerous talents and achievements, this new inductee has shown that she is hardworking and is a leader with great character. She has a 4.0 grade point average and has exhibited vast talent in music, volleyball, and dance. She went to Kaniyama in 8th grade and has received a Sam Fisher Scholarship. She is a class act mentor and a leader in 2 youth groups in the community. She is very involved in her church and the community. I am pleased to welcome Michael Long. has shown leadership, dedication, and character in her many achievements and activities. She is a 4.0 student, which clearly shows dedication. She has a clear passion for learning and shows dedication to her education. She has been the girls' basketball manager for 3 years and has done a fantastic job, has shown and built character doing this. She has been a great role model for her sister and the students she has mentored for past act. She has also been singing with the K-High concert and jazz choirs. I am very pleased to welcome Haley Jo Nichols to National Honor Society. This inductee has participated in K-High softball for 2 years and has shown teamwork and self-discipline in sportsmanship. She has also shown character through working at a local business during the summer. She is resourceful and motivated and involved, having been part of Be the Change group and the Holy Name Teen Youth group. I'm happy to welcome Danica Rodriguez as National Honor Society. I would now like to welcome Brianna.
His involvement with Rotary, class act, student life, and the dance team keeps his days busy, but somehow he still takes the time to volunteer around the community by teaching younger kids how to dance. He says that being involved, he has experienced so much and has realized how important school is, along with staying involved. The experiences gave him the opportunity to build his character, to be more patient, kind, charismatic, and a caring person. He's learned to keep his head above water so he can do anything with his life. I'm honored to present Nathan Buendia to National Honor Society. As a first-degree black belt, she can take on anything. From participating in Taekwondo for 10 years and ballet for 9, she has learned structure, self-discipline, determination, dedication, and respect. Also, as the vice president of the local Ketchikan Health Occupation Students of America chapter, she has demonstrated commitment and leadership in the community by helping run the chapter and encouraging students to join. From volunteering and job shadowing at the hospital, she has gained experience and great character qualities. She cares a lot for school and her future. She knows what she wants to do with her life and understands the hard work it will take to get her there. She will always be the best student she can be and the best person to be. I'm honored to present my best friend, Sydney Mae Cooper, to National Honor Society. Leadership runs through this girl's blood, starting from her first leadership opportunity in middle school with the Kaneana Exchange, to her involvement in multiple sports. During basketball, softball, and cross-country season, she takes on the task of encouraging and working with her teammates. Together and alone, she can accomplish individual and team goals. As sophomore homecoming princess, she is able to balance a social life while participating in so many sports. With all of her activities going on, she still stays committed to school to make sure her grades stay up. She's a hardworking student and athlete. I'm honored to present Alexis Krellin to National Honor Society. His 4.0 GPA reflects his hard work and ability to absorb everything he learns. He stays focused and dedicated to school all year so he can achieve the best grades possible. Growing up, he participated in the City League baseball, wrestling in middle school, and stayed active in youth group with volunteering. More recently, he was elected parliamentarian of the Ketchikan chapter of Health Occupation Students of America. All of his activities have taught him teamwork, discipline, dedication, and respect. His involvement around the community and school has made him an all-around great person who will go far in life. I'm honored to present Luke Wilford to National Honor Society.
community activities, and has shown he's more than qualified for National Honor Society. Currently, Logan's leadership skills are being tested as he organizes and executes his Eagle Project for Old Name Catholic Church. His goal is to replace two oil tanks on church property, which are presenting an environmental hazard because of their age and corrosion. Logan's great character can be seen through his 3.1 grade point average and his participation in high school varsity sports like soccer, swimming, diving, and wrestling. I'm happy to introduce Logan Collins. Michaela Brown has shown she's more than ready to be part of the National Honor Society by demonstrating leadership, character, scholarship, and service to her community. Michaela's 3.61 grade point average shows she's willing to work hard and take on challenging classes to better her education. Michaela's leadership and character can be seen through her participation in high school varsity sports and her help in organizing Pink Night, a fundraiser for breast cancer research and treatment, hosted by the Lady Kings basketball team. Also, Michaela has served her community by helping out at the Pioneer Home and by coaching a Ketchikan Youth softball team. I'm happy to introduce Michaela Brown. Gabe Creasy is a young man who has proven he is more than qualified for the National Honor Society through his participation in Boy Scouts of America, school sports, and his service to the multiple nonprofit organizations he's helped with. Gabe has reached the rank of Eagle Scout after being active in his local troop for the past 7 years. Eagle Scout is the highest rank a scout can reach in his scouting career. One reaches this honor through leadership, responsibility, service to his community, and striving to succeed in everything one chooses. Also, his participation in high school varsity sports and the Pioneer Home shows much about Gabe's character as an active role in the community and school. Now I'm happy to present Gabe Creasy. Next will be Annie Johnson. Annie Johnson has proven she is ready for National Honor Society by meeting all 4 requirements of NHS members: leadership, skills, character, scholarship, and service. Annie's leadership can be seen through her participation in volleyball as the JV captain 2 years in a row and the varsity captain for girls soccer this year. Annie's participation in a church youth group for volunteer work at the soup kitchen and a 4.0 grade point average shows much about her character and her well-rounded personality. I'm happy to introduce Annie Johnson.
We would like to recognize those who were inducted into National Honor Society either here or at the high school. So if you are a previous member of NHS, please rise. Congratulations, new members. We charge you, as we remind ourselves, to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which you have been selected. Strive in every way, by word and deed, to make its ideals the ideals of our school and of your life. Maintain a high scholastic standing. Hold as fundamental and worthy and untarnished character. Endeavor intelligently and courageously to be a leader. Give of yourself freely in service to others, and prove yourselves worthy of your place in the National Honor Society. But before we close our ceremony, we must surely thank those who have contributed to the success of all the students before us. Parents who constantly support and encourage us, teachers, administrators, and staff who inspire and challenge us. Friends and neighbors who help watch over us and create opportunities for us. Please join us in the green room for a reception to honor the new members of the Ketchikan High School National Honor Society. The Good evening. Thank you for coming and celebrating in this ceremony.